Alright, go then, say something.
Hi, I'm James Welsh.
And I'm Robert Welsh.
This is your weekly reminder to buy a ticket for our live show.
We are very nearly sold out.
Very nearly sold
There
out.
are exactly
30 tickets left.
We said it at the same time. So
Twin.
get your tickets. This is happening in May.
It's the 8th of May, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. and that's the Bloomsbury Theatre in London.
London So come and see us before the tickets run out. We
Yeah.
sold out very quick, considering it's happening in May. Thank you.
Yeah, so basically it's going to be us, the Twin Channel, live. So what happens here on a stage, we don't know how that's going to work yet. Don't know what we're doing yet.
We might just be sitting on chairs and looking at you
might
and
just
smoking.
look at you, yeah. In robes, smokers' jackets. Maybe it's a jazz show. You won't know unless you buy a ticket. We'll link, obviously, all the details in the description box down below. Come see.
You can do this.
Yeah, you
And we can be
you
like-
bring binoculars. It's a good-sized theatre as well, so we
Oh,
can
it's
actually
beautiful.
see people.
We can do this.
Yeah, we'll actually be able to see you. But we won't do that thing where they bring the lights up and
I hate
and then people point at
because you just want to be in the
people.
audience in the dark, don't you?
Yeah,
really?
there's no jump scares, there's no bangs.
Oh, we're not going to make you jump
We're
up
not
and
going to make you
clap.
jump up and clap and dance or participate in anything.
Yeah.
You just have to have a nice time, sit down, bring your comfies.
And you can get up and go to the toilet whenever you want.
yeah, we're not going to judge you for that
No.
at all.
Because that's my worry when I go and see things.
Yeah, I always
Buy
have
a
to sit on the end.
ticket.
Buy a ticket. Hi, I'm James Welsh.
And I'm Robert Welsh.
And this is your weekly reminder that we are not the same person. So today we have a historically accurate cooking video for you.
Yeah.
Do you want to see what we're doing?
Yes, we are making genuinely authentic recipes from the Titanic. This is the last menu the day before the Titanic sunk.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a lunch menu?
luncheon. And we are making those dishes.
And
experiencing some other little historically accurate pieces
history.
from the history of the Titanic.
where's the menu? Here it is.
Here it is. What have we got? Guinea fowl. Of course, before any luncheon on any kind of ship, it's time to get ready, and we always had to put our best foot forward, being first-class customers. Now, this is pretty much Edwardian time, so a pinch of rouge to look natural on the cheeks was absolutely perfect, then covered up again with a bit of face powder to make it look even more natural, like it was coming through the skin. A little bit of lipstick on the lips for a bitten lip look, and then just a touch of brown on the eyelids. Very natural, but wearing something, but also not a slut.
Was this the time when they were like, women can't wear makeup, but they expected them to?
Coming out off. Yeah, it was still very like, present yourself well. So it was okay, just not too much. God forbid you should look like an actor.
So this in particular is the first class luncheon menu from the 14th of April 1912. That doesn't feel like that long ago.
It was. Sorry, I didn't know how to answer that.
So we aren't going to be making the whole menu. We're going to be making a few select dishes. So amongst the 325 first-class passengers, I feel like that's not a lot.
I mean, if it was a big ship for then, but if you think about cruise ships now, they're a lot bigger. Yeah. So that at the time, I'd been like 300 bloody people in bloody.
And that was the well-off upper class and the middle class. And this included passengers like American millionaires Benjamin Guggenheim and John Guggenheim and John Jacobs Astor, a novelist, inventor,
the Astors.
and real estate developer, a railway magnate.
Yeah, if you ever watched the Gilded Age.
Oh, is it?
The Astors, yeah.
Did they die on the Titanic?
I guess. Or maybe they lived. No, someone lived.
Oh my God.
Money can't save your life, bitch.
Money can't buy
And
me,
also, can we just talk about the first class cabins? Look absolutely... Honey! The first class cabins look absolutely shocking.
You would complain.
You would complain. If you went into that now, I know it was ages ago, but even still, back then, if you walked into that room, I'd be like, are you kidding? Bear in mind, all these people probably had like wings in their house. Not a pot to piss in.
Yeah, what do they do about bathrooms?
They had toilets, James.
What, in the same room, like an ensuite?
Yeah, they would have had an ensuite, yeah, for sure.
Guess how much a first class ticket would have cost? Yes.
£32.
No, 2,500, which is approximately 57,200 today.
Are you joking?
That's crazy.
£57,000.
No wonder people complain.
I would be like, this is outrageous.
I'm like, I need another room.
But can we just say, back then, it was probably a status thing. They would have rather spent their money to be on the Titanic and be
say
around
they
all
were
those
first,
people. That's the money well spent.
Yeah. And it sunk 4 days into its voyage.
So that is a waste of money. No, we had to be sensitive.
I do look like I do stand-up comedy in New York.
Yeah, you look like this.
Not many people know what happened to the Titanic, and it's still a mystery today. But we did manage to get the menu. In fact, Ryan House in Belfast, Northern Ireland, usually offers a 9-course Titanic meal.
Oh, they do now still?
They do
Oh, that's
still
kind of
now,
interesting.
So you get to experience it. What the first class passengers would have had, because I think
You're not
they would have
gonna...
got a sandwich and an egg on the other class.
Gruel.
Yeah, but no one knows because no one knows where it went. Should we get cooking?
Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking. I'm nervous because... So this is an apple meringue pastry.
Oh!
But this is a starter.
Oh, shit, wait a minute. We had to make meringue. We can't make meringue.
All you do is whip egg white.
Yeah, but still, we can't do it. Listen,
Robert,
it's
egg
going
whites
to
and sugar.
fail. It's going to
If
fail.
you think
I'm
like
sorry.
That, it will.
2 scoops of steamed apple pulp, 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baru, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon or nutmeg. Add the yolks and 2 eggs slightly beaten. And 1 tablespoon of thick cream. Fill a deep pie tin lined with crust and baked without an upper cream. Make a meringue of the whites and the 2 eggs and tablespoons of sugar. Brown in a heavy moderate oven.
The first recipe for apple meringue pie goes back as far as 1739, which when you think about it, wasn't that long ago. It's quite a long time ago. But they became really popular in 1800. So I feel like, you know, it would have been like, come round mine for an apple meringue pie.
And someone would be like, shit, we can't make meringue. Okay, so what are...
Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh, shit.
But the melon meringue took over.
Melon?
No, sorry.
Melon meringue.
No, Robert, I got it
We're
wrong.
making melon meringue, everyone. Thank you, James.
The lemon meringue took over as a
so it took over what?
popular.
What were you
The
talking
apple
about?
meringue.
Oh yeah, I've never had apple meringue. It's always
Because
been
the lemon meringue took over.
Took over. When they, obviously the people who survived the Titanic, when they got in that
documentary
boat that saved them, they had to make their own clothes out of like shipping material. People like the survivors, because a lot of them were really wet and freezing. They had to make their clothes out of like potato sacks. Arrived to New York wearing like potato sacks fashioned into trousers. Can you imagine?
Okay, let's start off with this receipt.
Can you make trousers out of a melon meringue? Let us know. James, how heavy is your oven?
Moderate.
Ah,
So we're gonna peel the apples.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me
Whoever
to-
fucking invented that? Instead of steamed apple pulp, we're gonna peel and grate the apples.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna do, because, you know, it's modern times. We do have better ways to make pulp from things. I'm constantly pulping. How about you?
Yes.
We're gonna cook it in a pan, very gently.
How do you mean cook what?
The pulp. This is gonna be nice if we can make the meringue.
Do apples make your throat itch?
It's just a fuzzy mouth for a few hours, like an itchy mouth for a few
Like
hours.
hay fever throat.
What's a fuzzy mouth? You know, you need to count your blessings, don't you?
Yes.
So we can actually start on a meringue, actually. So we need to mix the egg, just the egg white. So we need to separate the yorak, as they pronounced it back in the Titanic times, yorak.
Do you want to do it manually or use electricity?
To separate an egg yolk.
No, to whisk.
Oh, yeah, electricity. I'm sure they had electric whisks in the Titanic times. We basically need to whisk it into, with sugar until it's like heavy and we can hold it over our heads like they do on TV. Can I have a bit of apple skin? How much shaving does it need?
Can dogs eat apples?
No, you need to be nice because of a robotic uprising.
Alexa?
Thank you for listening. Can dogs eat apples? Oh, for fuck's shut up. How many apple seeds would it take to kill a human? God, imagine being in the kitchen on a Titanic and having thousands and millions of chefs shaving apples.
It probably sounded lovely. So I think that feels very heavy. Oh, that looks like bad cheese. Fluffy cheese.
Oh, that was lovely.
Smells
I could eat that just like
wash. I could eat that. Maybe with a bit of yogurt.
Just a bit of yogurt and some pistachio.
Sashes of yogurt. out into the
We
spread.
do need to add a tiny bit of water.
There's water in the bottom.
Why do you have to cook the apples then?
Are we going to warm up in the oven?
Okay, so meringue. We just need to mix the eggs and sugar, basically.
I really don't know why you think we can't make meringue.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought it was more complicated than mixing the things together. Let me just have a look. Because we also have like cinnamon and cream. 1 teaspoon of butter. Can we just dig a teaspoon into the butter? But I guess maybe it didn't used to come in blocks. No, I guess it did.
I feel like it's always coming.
It's since the beginning of time.
Like, what would it come in if it wasn't a block? That looks about right. Yeah.
Okay, and then what was it? 1 tablespoon of cinnamon.
Ooh.
Or nutmeg. But we have cinnamon.
Egg whites with the sugar. Oh. Hang on.
What sugar?
What sugar?
See, I don't get where the cream is.
So we're making like a eggy cream. Okay, so this isn't the meringue. So we're doing, next we need to add... Okay.
Oh, wait, so we need more eggs
wait.
then?
So, no, because one's the whites and one's the yolk. So we can literally
Oh,
save the white.
James, congratulations. Well done.
It's me!
Quick, it's broken. You've broken the thing.
Broken, okay. That's good.
That's fine, that's fine. Well done.
Okay, I think we've done good.
Well done, things.
So, Robert,
Yes?
can you add a tablespoon of thick cream to that after I do 2 tablespoons
Yes.
of sugar? 2 eggs, slightly beaten, and slightly beaten.
Is that the yolk or that?
That's
Yeah,
the
that's a
yolk.
white.
And
So,
then slightly beat it.
oh no, it's still whole. That's going to be lovely, that is. If this was actually like a modern day cruise, I would actually be first class, make dinner with the chef experience.
Yeah.
That's what I'm having right now. I'll spin this while you do that. Yeah.
It's happening.
Try that over your head. A pervert thought about discarding milk in a cow, that's who.
Yeah.
Did you say you had electricity?
Yes. This is a room.
Let me
That's
explain
lovely.
it. Let me explain
is.
it. You weren't even on it. So obviously we have the estate rooms at the top here. Genuine pictures of people on the lifeboats. How sad. Not a dog in sight.
That's good news.
There was dogs who survived. This is the famous staircase. And actually, Rose wasn't on the door in the thing. She was on a piece of staircase, she says in an interview. That is an aeroplane window, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's right.
And on this side we have a gymnasium, which was separated into male and female back then. And actually, oh wait, I'm thinking of another boat.
Falling Peak.
Put it over your head, put it over your head. That looks really good, we did it. That was an unsatisfying pour.
I know. It also looks like mustard, so it's a bit weird.
Another fact for you, the Titanic sailed from Southampton, where we've done an escape room once.
And there's a Titanic Bazaar.
Is there though?
Yeah, we drove past it and we're like, we should go in there.
Oh, did we? That was London.
Oh.
That was South London. That was like Tooting. I'm just a memory. Oh. This is going to be really good. I'm actually looking forward to this.
I would put all that.
No, it's like flooding it. I don't want it to be all wet.
Flatten it down.
I'm not even sure we were meant to pour that mess
that might be a
in.
bit... Okay, now the meringue.
Look, put fudge pudding. God, it spreads far, doesn't it? 2 yolks and no, 2 whites and a sugar.
Some cheese.
Please, just hurry up and cover all these bits. It's really getting to
Well,
me.
it's like an old-fashioned pattern that they used to put in things that were like, you shouldn't have put in
like
food.
leaves.
Lovely.
No, I meant like this. Look.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's put it down.
Okay.
How long do we cook it for? Brown in a very moderate oven. I mean, as long as you like heat egg whites. Surely they're okay.
I mean, I'm scared. Maybe we leave it in the oven with it turned off for a
To
second.
leave it to cool. I don't know.
We can always pop it back in. Don't touch it.
Okay.
Sorry, my costume's heavy and I'm having a break. So next up we have cocky leeky, which is a dish. So it's called Scotland's national soup. So perhaps you're in Scotland and you know about this
Let
soup.
us know if you're in Scotland.
So around the 16th century, which was probably like 100 years ago,
Yeah, like-
this actually originated in Paris, France. Or France, but it would have been onion, like French onion soup. But it made its way to jolly old, bloody old Gavna, Scotland, and they replaced the onions with leeks because they were like, I didn't even like onions. They were like, let's do leeks. And they're like, oh yeah, I guess.
The prunes always been part of it?
Yeah.
We're gonna shit ourselves.
No, we will. So this is literally a soup, and there are only 5 ingredients.
When you mean
Or 5. I wouldn't say a herb is an ingredient.
It's more of a seasoning.
Yeah. So let me read the recipe for you.
Please.
First, separate the green from a white part of a leek and chop the whites into 1 centimeter cubes. The green parts can be chopped more.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. How
No.
are we cutting this into cubes?
Yes. So that's 2 things. Where, how, when. The green parts can be chopped more roughly and tossed into a pan along with your chicken and the black peppercorns and covered with water. Bring this to a boil. I don't think this is actually the directions for us because there's like how to use a knife and such. Bring this to a boil, then reduce the heat. Pop on a lid and simmer for 30 minutes. Remove it from the heat and let the chicken soup sit for 1 hour.
When did the chicken ever go in?
Strain the soup by pressing it through a sieve and with a wooden spoon. Now discard the leek and peppercorns and shred up the meat from the chicken. Return the chicken broth back to the pan and add the chopped white part of the leek. Also add the prunes and parsley to the shredded chicken. Simmer for 10 more minutes and you're ready to serve your cock and leeky soup.
Chicken leg, leek, peppercorns, prunes, parsley. Titanic menu.
Titanic bits.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think we just chop this up and throw it all in, and just half and half it. Because how different can the whites and the greens really be?
What if one part's poisonous?
It's not.
Right.
Maybe we can't eat the white part, but we can the green,
When-
or vice versa.
When do you know when to stop peeling a leek?
Why am I peeling a leek?
It smells like an onion. Oh my god, what's your feet? Your feet? Your hands? Okay, so separate the green from the white part of the leek. Chop the whites into 1 centimeter cubes.
That would do. Yeah, I don't think it's like oniony. What's next?
Put your eyes next to it.
So we're gonna put the green parts in a pan along with your chicken and the black peppercorn. So now we need to put these chicken drumsticks into this pan with the leeks and the peppercorns. Okay, so green, chicken, peppercorns, fill with water.
Okay, that's easy enough. I wonder, this might be a really stupid question, but I wonder if on the Titanic they had chickens and they killed them there and then.
No.
Because how much freezer space would you have? I don't think, how long was it meant to take to get to New York? We'll put it on the screen now. Put in 4, because then you make some use out of those chicken thighs. I have washed my hands since I fingered the chicken.
And then peppercorn peppercorns to taste.
A bit more than that. Oh, actually, no, we don't like too spicy.
I think
food.
it's just for flavouring.
I just feel like pepper isn't a flavour. I can't describe it. That already looks delicious. This is the soup, the broth.
Oh, that does smell
Smells good, doesn't it? There's one peppercorn in there, so I have to watch out for that. But when it gets 20 pence. Yes, yes. When it gets 20 pence and a smack. No, when it gets to 20 pence.
I binned the white leek, the rest of the leek that we needed.
That's the leek that we needed.
What do we do?
Do we have any more leek?
Let's just do chicken.
Okay.
Okay. Quick, come over
James
here.
threw away half a recipe.
It's okay. So let's put those in before we put the liquid in so it doesn't splash around.
You threw it away.
How do I just like... Okay, bring to boil.
That's on the boil.
Oh, we need to get this chicken out. Okay, next one is chicken a la Maryland. Now we have a redemption thing here because it's very similar to the chicken stand.
Remember that chicken Stanley that was bleeding butter?
Marcus, do you remember what we did wrong?
Too much butter.
Was it too much butter?
Or
We didn't know how to make the sauce properly.
it kind of separated and it looked like it was pissing on the plate, basically.
Yeah. So this is a fried boneless chicken. That's dressed with gravy and accompanied by banana.
Oh my god, it's
love
literally
that.
the fucking
If we can
same.
make it good, I bet that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
This was actually just for the Titanic. They added a little French twist to it. But luckily, the menu survived, so it was rediscovered and it was made really popular throughout the I don't know, what is it, 20th century? I don't know, whenever. We were wondering why they were putting banana with chicken.
Yes, go on.
So, apparently, Escoffier's version, this is his dish, here's a famous chief.
He must be the chief.
He must be chief. Along with many others, included some form of banana garnish because despite the dish's origins in French cooking, bananas are one of Baltimore's prime imports around the time. But bananas were considered like a luxury.
Yeah, I see it.
Like, you know when you went, not because we went alive, but you go to someone's house and there'd be like a pineapple in a bowl and some bananas and you'd be like,
Have you
please.
experienced the South or whatever?
the sour taste of a pineapple.
Yes. We have self-raising flour, eggs. I've never seen this in my life, but it's absolutely disgusting. Fresh butter milk, regular butter. We have some breadcrumbs and some regular milk.
Right, we really need to get this bechamel sauce correct.
Yes, we're already marinating the chicken in the milk, which sounds absolutely terrible.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah. Chicken a la Maryland. Two chicken thighs, 2 cups buttermilk, 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 eggs beaten, 1 cups dry breadcrumbs, 4 tablespoons butter, and then the bechamel sauce, which is our downfall. You try and make a bechamel.
Yeah, you give it a go.
That was the thing, it was so buttery.
Maybe we don't need the butter for the garnish.
How did people not have diarrhea back in those days?
did.
No one had
Gosh.
diarrhea. Okay, the chicken thighs. Let me get that out of the fridge now. Walk me over to the fridge, James.
That's right, you put the chicken, we've got chicken.
Okay.
I hate the way you handle raw chicken.
No one
when we
touch
do
this
videos.
because I have raw chicken all over it. I love raw chicken.
I
the
know
feeling
you
of raw
do.
chicken. Is that okay? It's like cottage cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells like...
Oh, cottage cheese.
Whatever it's called. Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Why is it so thick now? It's like thicker than usual.
So I'm
these.
sorry, I just don't understand how milk is a marinade. Milk.
No, it's not even like a sauce or a flavouring. Preheat the oven, yes. Arrange the chicken in a roasting pan.
That's this, right?
Flour, eggs,
Egg, breadcrumbs. Okay, so we need a roasting pan for this chicken.
Egg. Whole eggs or just the yolks?
Don't you just make like an omelette egg?
Whisk it in.
That should be enough.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, and then when we need a... Oh, I've got egg everywhere. We need a pan.
Oh.
Okay, so... That is so much.
Yeah, that's a lot of butter.
Maybe take one of these away.
So, arrange the chicken in a roasting pan and bake for 30 to 40 minutes, turning once.
1:51 p.m. alarm cancelled.
Okay, we need to start making the bechamel sauce while the chicken's cooking. So we need a large saucepan, overheat.
Okay. What do you reckon? Just like thin slices?
That's not.
Actually, let's just show the
that's
finished.
That's just not done.
We'll check through the middle. What are you doing hiding around the corner?
That looks
Brie?
terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. Oh, that's cooked like a little Kiev. Salt and pepper. Cook.
So they're saying
What are you two eating?
They're saying make an omelette.
Basically, but then it says as soon as the mixture reaches a creamy consistency, remove from the heat, and then it carries on cooking right in its own because it's egg. At the same time, stew the asparagus tips and tails separately in the butter.
What butter?
So there's more butter.
We eat a whole block of butter
When
in
we
these
do
things.
these,
It's
it's
disgusting.
horrible. Gently mix the asparagus tails with the scrambled eggs.
No, I've lost it.
I've lost
I
it
completely
too.
lost it. Should we just scramble the eggs and throw the asparagus in? They're doing too much. They're like, put the asparagus and some salt and
Are
pepper.
we making an omelette or no? Okay, final recipe.
Can you believe we've come this far to the final recipe?
Yes.
And we're having eggs a la argentine. Okay, so this is basically a dish. We're going to need 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
Butter. Asparagus, 6 stalks. White wine vinegar, salt and pepper.
Fine.
And cayenne pepper.
Right.
Or cayenne. So this is what we're basically making is like an old version of eggs Benedict. So this is
okay,
basically
nice.
like an omelette that probably would have been served with hollandaise.
We don't have to make another sauce, do we? Okay, peel the asparagus. Is it? How do you peel asparagus?
Who likes to cook like this? We've been here bloody hours cooking this. Don't have asparagus on a plane because we will smell.
Yeah, I like to keep the heads on too.
It does say something about the heads in the recipe, so keep them on for now.
Okay. Okay, so we need to wash these and then we're going to cook them in boiling water.
I'm not wearing my gloves because I threw them in the chicken.
In raw chicken. So once the asparagus is done, it says cut off the tips and set aside. Thinly slice the tails and set aside. So we're cutting off the tips and then we're making like slices in the... What's that going to do, do you think?
Why do they keep wanting us to put the asparagus to one side?
I don't know.
Careful of your fangirls.
Please. Melt 20 grams of butter in a thick-bottomed non-stick frying pan. Add the broken eggs, simply mixed without beating them. So we just pour it in, right? So we're just having scrambled egg with asparagus in it. So what are we doing with this recipe? I'm so confused.
I literally think they are just over-dramatizing a fucking asparagus omelette.
Okay, so our meal is finally ready.
We're finally done with a meal.
We're gonna try the chicken stew.
This looks absolutely fine. Get a piece of chicken.
It looks a bit, I'm sure it would have looked a lot nicer.
It looks a bit greasy is what it looks like. Oh no, is it bad?
It's just chicken water.
Right, that's the worst thing I've ever tasted
There's
in my
no
life.
flavour in there whatsoever.
What did we miss? God, that's vile.
Well, we didn't miss anything because the season was peppercorn and leek.
That's terrible.
That's so like basic.
If you've ever tasted nothing, that's what that tastes like.
Yeah. Chicken, not Stanley.
Yes, not chicken out of Stanley.
Oh, I took the smaller piece, sorry.
No, that's fine. I'll just cut a bit off here.
Very savoury. I love this banana chicken combination though.
There's just flavour missing from everything.
It needs like
A herb.
cheese or fried fine. Maybe more where's the camera? Like nutmeg or
We should have
something.
put more nutmeg in the thing. It's very biscuity.
As well, yeah, it has made it very savoury.
The milk has made it very, like, oh, I'll have that one, come on, see.
Pavlova. Meringue, pavlova, meringue.
Meringue.
Apple and something meringue.
Yes, this is quite exciting.
I'm not sure. The meringue is very overcooked. It looks like stuffing, like something you stuff a sofa with.
Oh. Oh my god.
That's Christmas.
That's beautiful.
Very Christmassy.
Oh, I'm going for a few more. That's really nice.
To be fair, anything with that like apple, cinnamon kind of conglomerate
It is gonna taste good.
is going to taste good.
So that's the most flavorful thing we have on this seat.
If I had paid the equivalent of what, $52,000,
Yeah.
however much it was,
Yeah.
and this was the food I was given.
Oh, you'll be pissed. And can we just bear in mind that a lot of this came from a French chef? Not that I'm saying that our cooking standards are the same as that chef's, but we use all the ingredients.
You expect more from the French.
Yeah, I'm
What's the
disappointed in French people, I'm gonna say it.
I get it if it was English or were French inspired.
French inspired by English people.
By English people. Okay, rating out of 10. Chicken soup.
1, because there's chicken in it.
It was water that physically had chicken in it.
There was no point in leaving this water out for an hour when all it's gonna taste like is water.
Water that once had chicken in it.
Well, it did have chicken in it at a time. And bear in mind, that cooked with chicken in.
2 was our not chicken Stanley.
Out of 10, I'm gonna say 4.
I'm going to say 4 too. Because, 1,
Yeah.
what was the buttermilk thing all about? I couldn't taste
I
it.
can taste that in the chicken.
You could?
I can.
Could
That's what
you?
gives it, it's like biscuity taste.
We definitely didn't do a great sauce again, but I think that's because we put it aside and
The
reheated
sauce
it.
is better if it had more flavouring to it. I think if we put more nutmeg in that, Christmas.
That'd been good. But we also didn't saute the bananas in butter because we felt
sick. Oh,
And then the pie. I feel like butter but should belong in the pie.
I
Oh, we
do.
did put butter in
The
it.
crust.
The
And the
crust.
crust.
And we mixed it in.
Yeah. The pie is really good. For flavour, I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10.
For flavour, I think our cooking wasn't the best. We don't know meringue. I think we could
What did I
double
tell you?
that
We
time.
could never make a meringue. We have made foam insulation.
We have. I mean, which
That's
is
a
great.
meringue.
I mean, which is great.
So it tastes really good.
I do wish that, oh, you know what would have been nice in there?
Pizza ice cream.
No. No, I was gonna say caramel.
I don't like carrots.
Like a caramel base. That could have been nice. That was a nice thing. But 10 out of 10 for idea of flavour. Fuck
Yeah.
lemon meringue when you can have apple meringue.
I still prefer lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue in the summer.
apple meringue,
Apple meringue in the winter. Well, I know you think. Have you ever heard of the Titanic? Do you know where it went? Let us know in the comments down below. It's always better. Chapel Roan?
It's me. Don't take any pictures. Oh, I look like Merida.
Oh,
If
do.
you had a dream. No, what's.
No. No, do keep going.
Now I look like someone's crazy sister
You
from
do.
an old time thing.
Yeah, you do.
If you had a dream. If you had the chance to leave with your dirt cities.
That's Irish.
Welcome to Scotland. So sorry.
Bye, everyone. Bye.